for everybody out there in Facebook, if you're on Facebook, I have a link in the description of this channel. So you can click that link and get on this channel and participate in the live stream, the actual chat, the live chat. Now, if you're on Facebook, I can't see what you type until after it's all over because I'm not on Facebook doing it. I'm on YouTube doing it. So if you want to be on YouTube, look in the description. Say, hey, there's a link. The very first line. That's the link. Click that link. It'll bring it to my Facebook, my YouTube page. You can see where we're live. Now you can be a part of the stream or whatever. You do have to subscribe to the channel, though. Channel's free to subscribe. Oh, I got crackles. Uh-oh. Hold up for a second. If it's crackling bad, wait a minute. Let me see something. Let me see. Okay, let me know. Does it sound better now? I went out and came back in. Does it sound better or is it about the same? Let me know before we keep going. All right, let me know. Let me know. As soon as I hear good, then I'm good. Okay, cool. If it's better, bet. All right, bet. Thank you guys for letting me know. Seeing what I used to do is I used to end the live stream, then have to start a whole nother one. Now I know how to go back out and come back in because sometimes StreamYard doesn't catch a good wavelength. So it's like, oh man, damn. I used to have to end my live streams and come back in on a good bandwidth, but now it's like I know how to reset it. There it is. Cool. Thank you. Jeez. All right. Now, hopefully, like I said, I was telling people on Facebook, you know, because a lot of people on Facebook are commenting on Facebook, but I don't see it till hours later because I'm not on Facebook. And they're like, well, how do I get to your channel? So I put the link in the description. Click that link. Now you can come in with everybody else. That's how we operate around here. Cool. I'm in. Chicago in the house. Hey, don't forget, man, y'all know how my live streams operate. If you're a driver in your region and you're a private driver, you know what to do. Drop it in the chat. Be like, hey, this is time to wake up. I'm in Colorado, private driver. If you need me, somebody might be looking at the chat and go, hey, I actually need a private driver. Let me hit that person up. I don't know how people contact you, but usually people need to know. I know I had somebody the other day. They were looking for a Michigan driver. I was like, I know somebody in Michigan. I know my man Drew. He's down in Austin. He used to be in Michigan. So I couldn't send him the message because he's not in Michigan no more. So I'm like, man, I don't have a Michigan driver to take this ride. But that's what's up. What up? Time to wake up. What's good? Hey, New Jersey in the building. There we go. Philly, New Jersey, Philly in the building. Doing a private ride. Yeah, I just finished with a private ride. Now I got another one lined up in about probably 2 hours. So it's only about 2 o'clock. I got to go at 4 o'clock. So I got to be off this by 3:30. And they're real close. So I ain't got to go that far. I just got to go wipe the car down that I can get there. And I didn't even have a private ride set up for earlier today. I was laying in the bed, just hanging out. Phone rang. Doc was like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you come pick me up at like 12:30? I was like, no problem. This is why I don't drive around on the apps all day. I just did that $65 ride, $65 ride to the airport. The app would have probably paid me about $17 for it. $65. I only got about $17 for that ride. But when somebody calls you and it's like, hey, I need a ride, you need to be available. Keep yourself available. Stack up all your private rides. Because if you got to go around all day doing $8, $9, $7, $4, by the time you make it to $65, you didn't have to do about 7, 8 rides just to make it to $65. We do it in one shot. We just hang out the house. I got another ride set up. This one's $80. So I make $145 in 2 rides. And the ride I just did, I put it on Hum. See because Uber would have probably paid me about $17. Uber and Lyft would have probably paid me about $17. The Hum app, let me go to my earnings tab. The Hum app would have paid me, yeah, that was today. Yep, $25.66. Whoops, if you can see it. You can't see it, it's too bright. I hate when that happens. These phones be so damn bright. Yeah, but the Hum app would have paid $25.66 if you can sort of see it. Because if I hold it straight up, it looks like this holding it straight up. You can't see it at all. I can kind of hold it sideways. So $25.66 is what Hum would have paid for it. It was 15 miles. It was 15.7 miles, 25 minutes. And so Uber and Lyft would have probably paid me about $17 for that ride. Really, they would have paid me about, for 15 miles. I even doubt they would have paid me 17 for it. For 15 miles, they might have paid me 76 cents a minute. They would end up paying me like, out of 15, probably about $11. I ended up getting $65 for it. Because when you set it up as a private ride, you're setting up, because you're booking yourself out. You're giving people the time of day. So, hey, you know what? I'm not going to be on the app. I'm here for you. I'm here to serve. It's ride service, not ride share. I'm serving you. So I did that one at 65, even though the Hum app would have paid me 25. So I made $40 more doing it as a private ride. Now I got one coming up for 2 rides today, $145. That one was about 16 miles. My next is about 20. So 36 miles. 36 miles a day makes me $145. The apps are not paying people like that. If I can make $145 doing 36 miles, I'm at the house. I just finished eating a big ass bowl of ice cream. This is what I do for a living. I sit at the house, I eat my ice cream, I get on chat with you guys, keep you guys going, drink my juice, play with my dog, swim a little bit. I can make $200 in 3-4 rides a day. I don't need to be out in these streets all day long. You got channels out there trying to keep you in these streets all day long. I'm not trying to do that to you. I'm trying to tell you, set up 1, 2, 3 good rides, 4 good rides, 10 rides a day. I want my max to be 10 rides a day. If I could do 10 rides a day at $60 a ride average, that's a $600 day. And I'm just eating ice cream, drinking my juice, playing with my dog, swimming in the pool, wiping the cars down, keeping it clean. That's it. And today I used the Beamer. I didn't have to use the truck today. I used the Beamer today. So the Beamer is already clean. I washed the truck last night about 11 o'clock. So I had the Beamer was already, I just got in the Beamer, shot up, picked the dock up, dropped him at the airport, quick 65, done deal. And this is how we drive out here. We don't need to be in these streets all day. Thank you, Sergio. He says, man, you're a beacon of hope for all of us out here, man. Keeping it 100, 24/7, 365. These other sites can't mess with you. To quote K. Dot, beat their ass and hide the Bible of God watching. I like that. Beat their ass and hide the Bible of God watching. Man, that's real talk right there. I'm telling you, David, man, and I'm telling folks that, hey, man, I want to make a living eating ice cream. Please teach me this amazing way of life. Hey, it's too hot outside to eat lunch. It's like hot as, so I'm in there eating ice cream. I'm like, man, I want to eat some food so bad, but I know I got to cook. And I'm like, let me just eat some ice cream. I'll eat ice cream, drink some juice, get my core temperature down. I might swim, then I'll cook. But I can't be in a hot house, man. And I got the AC on and it's still hot. It's like 108, about 111 on my phone. But this is what I want to do for you guys, man. When I'm out here doing this and I'm showing you guys, like I said, I'm still active on both apps. Everybody keeps saying I'm going to get deactivated. I've been active on both apps for 5 years, almost 5 years. I ain't been deactivated not once. Tell me how many YouTubers out there do you know that have been deactivated at least once in the past 5 years? I haven't been deactivated once on either app. I'm still available on both apps. Never. So tell me, if you're going to follow anybody, you're going to follow people who are going to be deactivated all the time, fighting to get reactivated on other accounts, trying to create second and third and fourth accounts, trying to use it. I ain't being deactivated at all. So how the hell is everybody looking at me sideways? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I still on the apps, able to drive and work and make money on the apps if I felt like it? And these fools is fighting. I'm trying to get reactivated. Because people listen to them and they do what they do and they end up in the same boat they in. I ain't turned on my apps in a couple of days now. I don't have to. I go through I'm telling you, market on Facebook, market on Instagram. This is how you don't have to use your apps. You are the app. Look at yourself as the app. Stop opening up these pigeon ass apps thinking I need money. Money is all around you. Stop going to an app that's not going to pay you. They're not paying people. Oh yeah, I'm freeing the pigeons, man. I'm opening the cage to the coop. Like, hey, it's time to fly. If you're going to fly, go fly. Open the cage to the coop. Y'all fly out there and get that money. But I'm one of those people that I just believe in texting. I believe in hitting people up. Hey, man, if you know anybody need a ride today, hey, what area? If you know anybody at Amazon need a ride, hey, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at marketing myself. I know my worth. I know what I'm available to do with both of these cars. Like I said, I drive both of them at any given time. If my rider says, hey, man, I just need a ride. It's just me. It ain't nobody, just me. This cool. I'll bring the Beamer. The Beamer ain't doing nothing but chilling anyways. I'll take the Beamer. Easy. Hey, man, it's 3 or 4 of us. We got luggage. Then I'm going to take the truck. I can alternate cars. My prices may or may not fluctuate depending on what I could already be out in the truck and just say, hey, since I'm already in the area, you get a discount. I can do that to my clients. I can give them a discount when I feel like it. Don't have to. What up, Rideshare, Lisa? So, and I'm one of those people that say, hey, if you my client and I know you're a repeat client, you're going to get the best of the best service because I already know you. I already know what you like to drink, know what your kids eat. I know you guys got to be out with Uber. You don't know who's who. You're just picking up random ass people, hoping they don't give you a 2-star or a 1-star to where Uber's going to say, we need to deactivate you or suspend your account for safety reasons. Ain't none of my private clients going to suspend me for safety reasons. If they don't call me, they don't call me, but I ain't never had that issue. Like I said, I'm a 5-star on both apps. I know I'm an asshole to people, isn't that? But I'm still a 5-star on both apps. When I cruise up and I give them a deal and I say, hey, this is the deal. And they say, well, I'm just going to leave it on the app. This ain't somebody I want to fuck with. They're not going to become my client. They're telling me to my face right now, I want to stay on Uber. Cool, stay on Uber. Because the day going to come when your ass is running broke and you're going to need somebody and you're going to say, Jeff, man, I don't get paid till tomorrow, man. I'm like, you know what? You've been my client for 3 months. You always cover me. You always pay me. Just pay me after you get paid, bro. Just pay me after you get paid. I'll come pick you up. That's what I do for my clients. I've done it before. But when you ain't got no money, you driving Uber, Lyft, you got so many rides. You can't call Uber like, Uber, I'm running behind on money. Can you please? Uber like, no, you got to pay because I got to pay this driver. So they're private drivers. We can say, hey, you know what? You've been my client for how long? Dude, just pay me tomorrow. When you get the money, just hit me up tomorrow. All right, bet. Just like with a mechanic, some people I work for, I'll do the work and they'll pay me when they get paid. I'll do the alternator today. I know you got enough for the alternator and that's it. You don't got enough for the labor. I'll put the alternator on, pay me when you get your check. As soon as they get that check, Cash App hit my account. Most of the times they pay me more than what I asked because I gave them that much leeway. That's how you treat private people in your life. In these apps, they don't pay us enough to do that. They're barely, like I said, if I'd have did that ride on Hum, I'd have been paid $25. If I'd have did it on Uber for 15 miles on Uber, 15 miles on Uber pays about $11, $12. That's it. 15 miles on Lyft. They only paying 77 cents, 66 cents. That's all they paying per mile out here in Phoenix for Uber and Lyft. There's no way I would have got $65 for that trip. Zero chance possible I would have got $65 for that trip. So you got to say, hey, man, I'm your private driver. This is what we do. And for the people that ordered the shirt this week, it doesn't say ride share across the top like this. It says ride service driver. So because people been emailing me saying, hey, can you make mine say ride service driver, not ride share driver? I got you. I already got the template has been made. Everything's going to be ride service driver now, not ride share driver. Like I said, I got you guys. I got you. This is just 3 easy payments of $29.95. There it was at the Home Shopping Network. You get 3 easy payments of $29.95. Man, hopefully people are out there really trying, man. Hope you're talking to your riders out there, letting riders know. And I know there's channels out there that say this shit. This is what cracks me up right here. This is what cracks me up. Let's say somebody, look, I went 71 miles catering, 352. Damn, that's money, Lisa. That's money. So this is what cracks me up about these channels. They'll tell you if you accept a ride by Uber or Lyft, just do that ride. They're telling you, just be a slave. If you accept it, be a slave. It's not that the rider knows what you're getting paid out of it. They don't know. That's why I say, tell the people what you get paid out of it. Give them a better deal. And if they give you a better deal, you're making money right there on the spot. These people tell you, no, just do the ride. Just give them your card. And next time, give them a better rate. No, there is no next time. This might be the only time. You got to get this money today. There is no, hey, I'm going to do this ride right now for $13, but normally I do it, and the person probably paid $46. I'm going to do this ride for $13. And they're like, damn, I paid $46. Well, I'm going to do it for $13, but next time I'm charging you $30. That person ain't never calling you back because you sat there and let them pay $46 for that ride. You let them pay that money for that ride knowing they were being overcharged. That person ain't calling you back because they going to sit there and be like, I don't believe that driver just let me do that. If he only getting $13, he should have just canceled that and saved me 10, 15 bucks. Why that driver do me dirty like that? I ain't going to let somebody get played. Yeah, the professor says that. Yeah, I think I heard him say that before too. I think I heard he was one of the channels that said it. And that shit cracks me up. How are you going to let somebody get played like that? And they look at you and say, well, let me call this guy. No, because they going to fuck with the next driver that says, hey, I ain't going to let you get played by these apps. Because you probably took the person there and they're going to take the person back. But on the way back, guess what they're going to do? They're going to get this, hey, man, instead of 46, I'll charge you 30 for it. Straight up, yeah, 30 cash, right? I wish the last driver would have did that. I wish the last, because I paid 46 and I gave him a $5 tip. I paid $51. I just paid $51 to that whole transaction to get here. Well, I'm only charging you 30 and you ain't even got to tip me 30. They be like, hey, here's 40. Here's 40. Just because you were nice enough to try to save me some money. That last driver, he going to sit there and give me his card talking about some next time I'll save you money. No, save me money right now. Talk to me right now. Save me money now. I don't want to pay $95 to leave. If you saying you only going to charge me 70 instead of the 95, but what these channels telling you? No, make them pay the 95. Just make them pay the 95. And you be okay with the 40. You be okay with the 40. Make them pay 95. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Tell them you'll do it for 70. You save them $25 right off the top. I'll do it for 70. You ain't even got to tip me. Because they're going to have to do it for 95 and a $10 tip, 105. You said 70. You saving them $35 right off the rip. $35. I'm going to save you 35. Doing it for 70. Then when they do it on the way back, do it for 70 again. That's $140 instead of 105 and 105 to make 210. You charge them 140. You just saved them $70. You say, hey, it would have cost you 210. And I just did it for 140 total. People like that kind of shit. They like when you looking out for them. They like when you looking out for their pockets, when you looking out for their bank account. They don't like that. Well, I'm going to let you be overcharged this time. I'm not giving you a deal this time, but I'll give you a deal next time if you call me back. Is it helping you to let the apps rip me off right now? Is this helping you? No, it's not helping me. I mean, because they're not paying me nothing but $13 is not helping me. Then why are you going to sit there and let me get ripped off if it's not even helping you? You letting me get ripped off and it don't even help you. You let me get ripped off for no reason at all. And these channels will say, I'm like, dude, logic, help these people. Tell these people, I'll give you a deal. You ain't paying no $95 out of the airport, dude. I'll charge you 70 out of the airport. Thank you. And you ain't got to tip me. You ain't got to tip me because the app ain't paying me shit. I'm helping you out. And I'm sitting there like, these people, man, some of these channels don't get it, man. This game is a money game. It's not a bullshit game. And they bullshitting people. This is a money game. And they sit up there, yeah, well, you got to buy by the TOS and you got to, there was people in that short I put out talking about the TOS. And they tell me, no, once you agree to a TOS, you got to do it. Now, remind you, these are people who aren't on my channel because I've never seen their names before. And I see a lot of names on my channel. These people are not on my channel. They have no idea what a void contract is, no idea what a voidable contract is. If you tell them voidable, they look at you like a goddamn dog with one ear down. They be like, yeah, motherfucker, you don't know about voidable? They don't know shit because they ain't on this channel. People on this channel know about voidable because we go over things like that. We talk about contract law out here. These people, they just do Uber and Lyft. They ride Uber and Lyft. Well, Uber's the god in my city. Uber does rideshare. Uber always losing in court over void and voidable. They always losing in court. Why do you think they paying restitution? Anybody on this channel knows how the game works. People not on this channel, they have no idea. You got to do what the TOS says. If you had to do what the TOS says, why are drivers in states winning settlements about shit in the TOS? Because the TOS is unconstitutional. There's a lot of illegal shit going on in this TOS. You got to do what the TOS says. But the judge says this TOS is actually illegal. It's not right. This TOS is criminal and you got to pay restitution. You got to do what the TOS says. You can't follow a criminal contract. It makes it void right in the initial. From the get-go. Exactly. Terms of slavery. Exactly, Ron. Exactly. So anybody who knows contract law that knows a void contract is already criminal from the get-go. You don't have to abide by a criminal contract. You can tell me, Jeff, I sat down with you and we did a contract. You got to sell me 4 kilos of cocaine at this given price. If you don't sell me this cocaine at this price, I can take you to court. The judge going to be like, you really brought this guy to court saying that he won't honor a contract to sell you this many keys of cocaine? Yeah. Dude tripping. This is a contract. You don't say, dude, selling coke is a crime. That's illegal. What is wrong with you? You can't just come in here saying, hey, man, he won't agree to the contract and sell me the cocaine and what I told him to sell it for. Bruh, selling drugs is illegal. You can't have a contract that's based on illegal terms. You can't do that. That makes it void. This contract, even if you signed it with a date, he signed it with a date, it's void because it's criminal in nature. There's criminal shit in there. A lot of drivers don't know that. They see the terms of service. They be like, oh, you got to abide by the terms of service. If you don't do that's a contract. You got to do what the contract says. If he says cocaine, you got to give him some cocaine. That's a contract. It says cocaine. They're going to take you to court over. That's why, how many times y'all heard me on this channel say, I wish Uber now would take me to court. It's like taking a drug dealer to court. I wish you would take me to court. How you going to take a drug dealer to court? You ain't going to win. Because if you go to court, the first thing the judge is going to say is, this contract is void. You guys are drug dealers. They take me to court. They're going to say this terms of service is void. He's an independent contractor. You guys are trying to operate like an employee. This contract is void. He's doing what he's doing because he can do it as an independent contractor. You can't fucking touch him, Uber. You can't touch him, Lyft. And he can come after you for antitrust law if you say we're going to retaliate to keep you out of the competition and out of the market. We're going to form a duopoly and we're going to have collusion with each other to keep you out. He has a case against you, Uber and Lyft. So you want to settle for this shit in public? No, they're going to make me sign an NDA and they're going to say, you can't tell nobody what the terms of this agreement was. And you're going to see me in a nice ass fucking Lambo. Yours pulling up. And you're going to say, Jeff must have kicked their ass. How you know? Because Jeff don't buy cars like that. That's proof that Jeff got a whole lot of money. He don't buy cars. He buy old ass cars. He ain't buying no shit like that. I'm going to lease that motherfucker for 1 year just to prove I beat their ass. It's like shit. Oh, yeah, Uber's been recording for months. Shit, they've been recording for years, dude. They just telling to your face right now. They putting it on your screen right now. They've been doing this shit for years. I guarantee they've been recording everybody's conversation for years in these cars. They're just telling you now because they want to cover their ass right now. They want to sit up there and go, oh, yeah, would you agree to us recording your conversations for safety? How about you let me look at how your employees are calculating my tips and distributing my tips for safety? Because it's not safe for me to be broke. It's not safe. Because if I'm broke, I'm bound to like rob somebody if I'm broke. So me getting my tips is a matter of safety for the community. Because if I'm broke, I might steal some hubcaps and sell those hubcaps. If I'm broke, I might steal your radio and sell your radio. But if you give me my tips, you keeping the community safe. See, this is a safety matter right here. So let me look at y'all shit. Let me audit the tips. Let me look at what these riders are paying me. Let me see what's going on for safety reasons. Because I'm trying to keep my community safe. I don't want to be stealing nobody hubcaps. I'm trying to keep shit safe around here. I don't want to steal no catalytic converter. I'm keeping shit safe around here. They always running that safe shit. Oh, we're going to do it for safety reasons. We're going to deactivate you for safety reasons. We're going to pause your account for safety reasons. Give me my money for safety reasons. Because when you make me broke, shit ain't going to be safe around here. I'm coming for hubcaps. I got to pay my fucking bills. Somebody's going to be like, man, walk out. Man, I had hubcaps on my motherfucking car last night. Shit ain't safe around here no more. Give me my tips for safety reasons. Keep my community safe. Because when you keep drivers broke and you keep them destitute, that's when shit starts happening. People going through community stealing car covers. Just like some ragged ass came through my community, stole those fucking nasty ass Jeep tires off the side of my wall. I was going to get rid of them anyways. But the fact that you stole them in their bald fucking Jeep tires and you stole them, come on, man. Then some idiot, I had the Cadillac on the side of the house one day. That's before I had the cameras up there. Somebody stole my Cadillac truck cover. Them motherfuckers like 70, 80 bucks a pop. So I ain't bought another one yet. I'm thinking about getting one. Summers, like I said, I built my canopies in the front. I need to get another cover for my truck on the side of the house. But at 70 bucks a pop, shit. Motherfuckers stealing shit around here, man. Motherfuckers trying to steal shit. They don't keep it safe. People broke, they coming for shit. When they broke, and the sad thing is if I was in my garage like I normally am, doing what I normally do, and when I'm in my garage, I got my doors open at night, when I'm washing my cars at night, whatever I'm doing my work around my house at night, I'm strapped the whole time. Because ain't nobody catching me lacking. I'm always strapped, always. And I tell people that shit right from the get-go. When I could be at motherfucking Taco Bell buying tacos, I bet I'm strapped. Because this is Arizona, it's open carry. So if I'm in my garage doing what I do and somebody's stealing my shit, I'm going to approach them first. And if they look like they about to pull some shit on me, they got to remember, this old man stays strapped. Don't fuck with him because it's not going to be safe. And I don't want to have to do that shit to somebody over a fucking car cover. But I'm not going to let you do some shit to me so you can take off with my, no, fuck that. You ain't hurting me or harming me because you want to steal my shit. No. When people are broke, it ain't safe out here. So when Uber is keeping everybody broke, they making our neighborhoods less safe. They making it more dangerous because people out here doing dangerous shit just to make it by. And it ain't gonna come up good for everybody. I'm just saying. So if they want to always talk about safety every time, safety, we're doing this for safety. We're doing this for safety. Think about my community not being safe when you stealing our tips. If I get a $20 tip and you give me $1, that's $19 I ain't got. So now I got to come up with $19 now. You do that shit 2, 3, 4 times. You taking $100 off of me every week. You're stealing $100 from me. Yeah, if Uber secretly recorded, even if I have privacy settings and have the mic turned off when using their travel, I don't know. They could be, but this is the thing, Jingle. This is the thing. If they are secretly recording when you haven't given them permission to record, they can't use any of those recordings against you in court. Because if they try to use it in court, you now have a countersuit against them for invasion of your privacy because you never gave them permission to record your shit, especially in California, which is a 2-party state, according to PC 632. And I put that short out. PC 632 says parties have to agree to be recorded. It's a 2-party state. They have to agree to allow themselves to be recorded. If you're not agreeing to it, you may have a settlement against somebody. So, but even if they're using the passenger's phone, passenger allow them to do this. The passenger have to make you aware that you are being recorded. The passenger has to get in your car and say, hey, just letting you know that you are being recorded on my phone for safety reasons. Just like when people be knocking on your door and shit, when they be dropping off their drunk friends in your car at the bar, what do they say? We got her location on our phone. We know where she is. Get her home safely. I'm like, what kind of a friend are you to put a drunk motherfucker in my car and tell me you just tracking her phone? What kind of a person are you? Don't do that shit to nobody. I'm like, if this is your friend, you should be in the car with her to make sure she get home. Don't throw no drunk ass people in some stranger's fucking car. Make sure she get home. We tracking her. So they tell you, customers will tell you if they tracking you or recording you. They should. I think they should. But I'm a person to say, hey, you can record me all you want. I ain't doing shit wrong. Knock yourself out. Record away. Do the shit on TikTok if you want to. Wouldn't it matter if they had an input in their TOS? No sarcasm, just simply curious if that's their workaround. Well, rideshare ratings, you're a little late to the party. And I mean, by that, I mean you're late to my channel. If you look, go to my homepage, type into the search box of my videos, void and voidable. These are contracts, all void. All contracts could either be void or voidable based on the terms of agreement. Uber has already made these contracts voidable. If you scratch your head because you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you're new to this channel. We're fast over here. So if you scratching your head like, what the fuck is he talking about, void and voidable? You're new. We all know about it because we've been on this channel for a while. So void means the contract is completely illegal. Why is Uber losing in court all the time? Yeah, you good. You can go to my homepage. You can type in void, voidable, and I talk about contracts that are void, voidable. We talk about law all the time. Uber and Lyft lose in court all the time because they have void terms in their contracts. These are void contracts. A void contract is a contract that's illegal in nature, which means they're doing something that's illegal or unconstitutional right off the bat. Voidable contract means either party says we have a right to cancel this contract if we feel like it. Either party says that. Uber tells you right in the addendum, we have a right to pull your insurance and cancel this contract. We have a right to deactivate you if we want to. Uber makes these contracts voidable, which means they're voidable contracts, which means I can do the same. I can cancel a ride whenever I feel like it. I can decline a ride whenever I feel like it. I don't have to accept any ride. What I do with a ride when I cancel it or when I decline it is up to me. If I cancel it, that means this ride is not going through the Uber app. What I do with that ride afterwards is all I could drive off if I feel like it, or this person could say, hey, you just canceled me. Tell you what if I just gave you $100 because Uber's not paying you enough? Cool, let's go. See, my contract with Uber is voidable. I voided it by saying, I don't want to take this person. Cancel. It's voidable. They give me that right to make it voidable. So when I'm actually starting a website related to rideshare delivery. Eventually a business I need someone smart like you regarding the legalities. I'll shoot you an email. That's all good, brother. That's all good. And the first thing is you got to research contract law because a lot of people go to rideshare law. I want to see rideshare law. Rideshare is a new industry. Contracts have been around forever. Rideshare is technically a new industry, especially when you're using technology. Cell phones and shit just came out. Servers just came out. We've been having cars for way longer than we've had phones. We've been having cars way longer than we've had internet. So a lot of contracts we've had have been around since the beginning of the era of people learning how to write. Motherfuckers started on papyrus and shit like that making contracts. Contracts have always been around. So study the root. Study contract law. Go from contract law, apply contract law to rideshare. A lot of people are trying to say, well, rideshare is more powerful than contract law. Doubt it. They don't know contract law, which is why Uber and Lyft keep getting their asses handed to them in court. I talk about restitution. Restitution is when somebody has committed a crime against you or committed harm against you. Either way, restitution. So that's why Uber and Lyft keep having to pay restitution every time a settlement pops up, because the judge finds them criminally victimizing people to say, hey, you created victims by circumventing the law. Your contract circumvented the law, which made it a void contract, which means this contract should never existed in the right it did. This terms of service was wrong. Therefore, you owe these people 176 million, 213 million. This contract was wrong. The terms of service were wrong. The people who were abiding by it because they didn't know what was right. Me, I know what's right, so I don't abide by that shit. They don't owe me nothing. Because if I want the money, I just tell the rider, hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. Because they're not paying me, and this is what I think I should be getting for this ride, so this is how we're going to do it. Uber ain't got to fuck with me. Uber can say, Jeff's just doing his own thing. Lyft doing it. 5 years of doing this, I ain't been deactivated yet, and I've been doing it the whole time. Look at any other creator out there, any other content creator. Ask them, how many times have you been deactivated? Just ask them. Just ask them. Most might say, oh, never. And they probably haven't. Me, I've never been deactivated on any account I've ever had. Because I tell them right off the bat, you might just be customer service, but you don't know who the fuck I am. So therefore, I'm going to tell you, customer service, what the law should be. And every time they leave me the fuck alone, they stop bugging me. They say, okay, we need to quit bugging Jeff. Jeff's on some other shit. Quit bugging him. Because I let them know right off the bat, this is my car. I pay the insurance, the gas, the maintenance, and everything. I am not your employee. I'm an independent contractor. That means I am independent from you. I operate independently. I can turn your app on, but I don't have to. Just because I have your app on my phone doesn't mean I have to use your app. I haven't driven for Uber since May the 5th of this year. So I have Uber on my phone and just don't drive for Uber. I haven't driven for Lyft in a couple of weeks. I think 1 or 2 trips in the past few weeks. I have the app on my phone. I'm not a Lyft driver. I'm not an Uber driver. I'm a ride service driver, which means I give a service in my cars of getting people from point A to point B. How I do that is based on me and local law enforcement. It's based on all the local guidelines, local commits, local everything. It ain't based on nothing any of these YouTubers got to fucking say. They could say, Jeff, you doing it wrong. I don't give a shit. You don't work for local law enforcement, so who give a fuck what you think on your channel? Nobody. Because I'm out here making money. My clients love it. We out here doing it, gassing up, paying bills, having a good time. You stay on your channel running your ragged ass mouth. Well, you ain't doing it right. Don't worry about me. You're not local law enforcement, so I'm not worried about you. These motherfuckers out here sound like they Uber advocates. Oh, Jeff, if Jeff don't do this and Jeff don't do that, Jeff, don't worry about me. What up, Rob? My brother Rob, state to state. And you got these YouTube channels out there acting like they work for fucking Uber. Well, Jeff this and Jeff that and Jeff this. What are you, a cop now? You a cop now? You trying to tell on me? You trying to snitch on me? How you gonna snitch on somebody who make videos of everything they fucking do? I'm that bold. I'm making videos of everything I do. I'm that bold. You ain't got to snitch on me. Motherfucker, I snitch every day. So if you think you really saying something magnificent, you telling on me, you coming up with something great and amazing, guess what I got to say about Jeff? Motherfucker, Jeff already said that about himself already. You ever seen 8 Mile? You ever seen 8 Mile? You remember when Eminem got on stage and he talked all that shit about himself? And he said, now that I done said everything, what you got to say? I done said everything. Now what you got to say now? That motherfucker stood there with a microphone, couldn't say nothing. Because when you tell everything about yourself, can't nobody say shit about you. I already said it already. Motherfucker, watch 8 Mile. That's historic. Eminem said, hey, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm from the trailer. I'm from my mom, this and that. And my girlfriend slept on my motherfucker. He was saying, motherfucker, pass the microphone. Now what you going to say? You can't say shit. That's my channel. I say all shit about myself. So what you going to say about me that I ain't already said? Check. Oh, Jeff, motherfucker. I already said that. You late, motherfucker. You short bus. You late. Exactly. That's what it is. B-Rabbit and Papa Doc. I couldn't think of the names, man. That's it. B-Rabbit and Papa Doc. Thank you, Sky, my brother. That's it. B-Rabbit and Papa Doc. Motherfucker said everything about himself. He said that motherfucker, I'm this, I'm that. I ain't shit. I'm in a trailer. I'm broke. I'm poor. My girlfriend, fuck. Y'all done beat me up and jumped me, motherfucker. Now what? He sat there with the microphone like, damn, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm telling you, these motherfucking channels out here is slow. They slow as a motherfucker. Everything I've said, I've already documented on my channel. I've said it out loud, and I told motherfuckers, challenge it. I'm still on Uber. I'm still on Lyft. He gonna deactivate it. He gonna wreck his car. I didn't wreck my car. I bought a Beamer. After I bought a Beamer, I bought a fucking Expedition. I ain't wrecked my car. I'm just buying more cars with the shit I do. So how the fuck am I keep buying all these cars all the time, paying all his insurance, doing all that shit, and all I keep doing, he gonna fail, he gonna fuck up, he gonna wreck, he doing it wrong. And the people following them channels constantly going down like a motherfucker. People over here, we constantly going up, getting new private clients, getting paid $200-$300 just for doing 3-4 fucking rides. Because these same people will be paying the apps way more than they would pay us. They would be paying the apps way more than they would pay us. We give them a discount and say, just use me. I'll give you a discount. Cool. Now we got the money now. I told them we was coming. I told these motherfuckers last year, we coming for our money. They was like, what does that mean? You'll find out, slow motherfucker. You'll find out. Now the apps are trying to sit up there. Oh, yeah, man. We got to do something different. We got to, stop these cash rides. We got to put out some media blasts about cash rides. We got to get other YouTube channels to tell people stop doing private rides because we getting our asses handed to us with these people waking up and getting this money out of their community themselves. That's what we do. People was complaining. Man, I used to do this ride every day, $12. This used to be a $12 ride. Why is it 18 now? Now it's 18. Say, because you probably used to tip your driver $5. Yeah, I did. I used to tip him $5 every time. So it came out to be $17. That's why they made the ride cost 18, because they know you willing to pay 17, because they made it 12 and you kept tipping 5. They made it 12, you kept tipping 5. Made it 12, you kept tipping 5. Next time you turn the app, the motherfucker's 18. Now you don't want to tip that 5. Now you're like, shit, if I tip that 5, now it's 23. Damn. This shit went from 12 to potentially 23. My low end is 12 if I ain't got money to tip. My high end is 23 if I do tip. Basically, you just doubled everybody's fare. They doubled everybody's fare. What did we come in and do? We'll chop that shit up a little bit. We'll give you a deal. We'll give you a deal. And now these motherfuckers, they sitting around like, oh shit. And like I said, I know how people rock on their channels, man. And I know the way we do shit over here is cutting into people's business model. I know it's cutting into people's business model. Because me, I don't care about being deactivated. But when you got a channel that sells services to get you reactivated again, not caring about whether or not you deactivated or not, cuts into your business model. Because I don't give a shit if I'm deactivated. I'm not. But if I do, I still do private rides. I'm not even deactivated yet. And I still haven't driven for Uber since May the 5th. And I'm not deactivated. Why am I not driving on Uber? Because I get paid more not to. My car gets way less wear and tear, way less beat up. I used to run that BMW every single day. I would run that Beamer. There's days now, neither one of them cars leave my house. Neither car. I be here all day. I'm like, shit, man. I'm sitting there. I'm making me some shirts, getting some orders out. I'm swimming in the swimming pool. I'm washing fucking dishes, scooping up dog poop. My cars never leave my house. You got motherfuckers out there working 110 hours a week. My cars never leave my house. They dusty as a mother. I had to wash my truck last night at like midnight because it's cool at midnight. That motherfucker looked like it went through 9/11. That motherfucker was covered in dust. I was like, damn, what happened? I guess it rained pretty bad. That truck was covered in dust. Some days I don't even, because when you making money on private rides and you ain't driving that shit balls to the wall, beating your car up, I don't even know how much gas is in that truck. That's how long I ain't drove that motherfucker. I've been driving a Beamer for the last few days. I put gas in it yesterday, in the Beamer yesterday. I put $40 in. It was all the way down to like 80 something miles. And I don't know the last time I put gas in it. Shit went up to 301. I'm like, damn, I don't know the last time I put gas in that car. That's how long it's been since I put gas in that Beamer. So what I think about getting a Tesla, I probably would get one eventually. Me right now, probably not. But in the future, you never know. Could be. I mean, I didn't even think I would have a fourth dog, and I got a fourth dog. So never say never. I had 3 dogs, and I ain't getting no other dog. Now I got a fourth dog. So shit happens. You just got to wait till it comes. But if I'm sitting there, not knowing how much gas I even got in that truck, that tells you your private clients are taking care of you pretty damn well. When you ain't even worried about how much, I used to be worried about how much gas is in my shit. I would fill up at night because I knew when I wake up tomorrow, if the app is pinging, I got to be ready for the pings because it might ping me at the airport. That's when I used to do airport. It might ping me at the airport. So I got to make sure I got gas in it because if I get a ping from the airport, I don't want to have to decline that airport just to stop at Circle K. No, I'm going to get that ping and I'm be able to go pick them people up and I'm be able to get that little $20. Yeah, that's me. Now I'm like, Give a fuck about some app pings. I don't even turn my apps on. Somebody need a ride to the airport, they'll text me. Jeff, I need a ride to the airport. How much? $60? Sounds fair to me, because the app is trying to charge me 80. I'm like, all right, 60 is cool. Jeff, how much at the airport? I don't know, 45? The app is charging 45 for the base tier, and you coming in with a nice-ass truck. 45, they'll give me 60. Hey, here's 60 for that shit, man. Fuck 45, you coming up in the night. I don't even worry about that airport now. I get more out of every 2-3 airport rides. Let's say out of the airport, because you used to get about $3-4 a mile out of the airport. You used to get $3-4 out of the airport. Now you're getting rides out of the airport less than $1 a mile. Less than $1 a mile, you're getting rides out of the airport. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Less than $1 a mile. I just went 15 miles and I got $65 for 15 miles. That was a private ride, 15 point something miles. Let's say 16 miles. And I got what? $65. I'm not sitting there playing with these apps. I'm not doing no less than $1 a mile shit. Hey, pick up somebody at the airport, take them all the way out to Goodyear, $19. No, because that's about 19 miles. Sometimes it could be 23, 24. I'd do that for $60 or $70, but not for no 20. They get you from airport to airport. You can go Sky Harbor all the way to Mesa. And what do they pay you now? Like $29. They pay you $29 to go airport to airport, $29. I do it for $70 all the time. Airport to airport, $70. How much? And they always give me $80, $100. Here you go. Here you go. If you do it on the app, you turn that on and you let this shit guide you. You let this guide you, $30. You let this guide you, $100. So you got a choice. This smartphone or smart driver. You got to take a fucking choice. Smartphone, smart driver. When I wake up, I'm smart driver. I put smartphone down, be smart driver, make smart money. I'm not trying to hang with that fucking phone. I'm not. I've done it. For 5 years, I've done it. So I got to get out now and do this shit the right way now. If I really want to be paid and I don't want to move them cars 10, 12, 14 hours a day. I made $225 today. I was on the road for 10 hours and I'm thinking, damn, you don't market your, I had some $7 rides, some $4 rides, some $3 rides, a $4 tip, a $3 tip. I'm like, I did a $65 ride. I got another one coming up for fucking what, 80? That's it. And I'm done. I'm done. See, it's 2:39. I got till 4 o'clock. So I'm going to leave here at about 3:30. Oh, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. It's like, shit, Jeff converter died. The rubber meets the road, bro. Yep. Smart stripper versus dumb stripper. Exactly. You gonna do all the dances in the back room, or you gonna stay up here on a pole and get $1 bills thrown at you? You go in the back room, get hundreds thrown at you. You can stay in the front room and get dollar bills. You smart stripper, dumb stripper. What are you doing? I'm trying to get the hundreds. I ain't trying to dance on no greasy ass fucking pole with no dollar bills being thrown at my head. Fuck that. Take me to the back room. Man. And I'm telling you, E-Love, man, if people don't wake up, man, people don't wake up. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of channels do not want the woke drivers. They don't want no alert, awake, aware drivers. They don't want them on their channel. Me, I've always wanted to stay a small channel. And also, I just found out, I was looking through my analytics, and now it's clearly over 2 million views. This little bitty baby ass channel got over 2 million fucking views, man. So people out there listening, people don't sub my shit because they know better. They walk in the room and sit in the back of the class. That's cool. Walk in, sit, hear how we doing. A lot of them are app employees. A lot of them are haters. Cool. Come in, sit in the back of the class. You don't got to bother us. Just come in and listen to see how we do it. You see how we do it. So they come in and they viewing 2 million views on this little small baby ass channel. It's 2 million views. And I'm like, word is getting out. And people is out there making their money. Whether or not they join my channel or not, that's cool. You ain't got to. But at least go out there and know your worth. At least go out there and don't get your ass handed to you. You ain't got to sub my channel. You ain't got to like my shit. You ain't got to answer it and comment. No, you ain't got to do that. But what you do have to do is take care of that family that's behind that front door. And you know that. You know that. So it's up to you. You going to sit in that car and bitch about that $11 you finna get? You going to bitch about that $11 for 13 miles you going to get? Or you going to tell this motherfucker 25? Because at $11, you got to do 9 of those rides. 9 of those rides, 13, 14 miles. 9 of those rides. That's 126 miles you driving. 126 miles to make $99. That's what you making. Or you going to do 4 rides for $25 a piece. Same miles. But you cranking out 100 already. You like, man, I did 4 short ass rides, man. 4 short rides. And I'm done. 4 rides at 13 miles apiece comes out to 52 rides, 52 miles. 52 miles, you at 100. 52 miles, you at $100. Or you got to drive 126 miles to make 99. $1 less for about 60, way more miles, 60, 70 more miles for $1 less than what you can get in 4 trips. At some point, you got to be smart. At some point, you got to be smart. What up, King James? Says, wish we could do cash rides in Vegas. Hey, you can do whatever you want to do. You on a plantation, that's on you. That's on you. It's up to you to wake up and go. Like I said, your wish is your own. If you not doing cash rides, that's your choice. And ain't nothing wrong with your choice. It's just your choice. So you can't wish for a motherfucking birthday cake, but you don't want to mix the batter. You got to mix up the fucking batter. I wish for a birthday cake, I'm going to start mixing that batter. I wish for a birthday cake, I'm going to buy me some icing. I wish for a birthday cake, I'm going to buy me some candles on that motherfucker. I wish for a birthday cake, I'm going to buy me a match. And I'm going to light that bitch. And guess what? I got a birthday cake. My wish came true. My wish came true. Now, if you sitting around wishing on shit and you ain't doing shit too, that's on you. I wish we could do cash rides. Motherfuckers wish they had a birthday cake. Mix up that motherfucking batter. Little by little. Make that wish come true. Little by little. But if you just sitting around, so I wish, ain't shit happening. Because ain't nobody finna make your wish come true but you. I wish I can get more money per ride. Guess what I do? I get more money per ride. I wish I can give me some private clients. Guess what I do? I get me some private clients. I wish I have to turn on them fucking apps. I ain't been on Uber since May the 5th. I ain't been on Lyft like twice in the past 3 fucking weeks. You make your wish come true because ain't nobody else gonna do that shit for you. So you can wish all you want. Mix up that motherfucking batter. Go buy you some icing, buy you some candles, get you a match, make you a fucking birthday cake. Shit's done. It's steps you got to take to make them wishes come true. But that shit ain't never going to happen if you just sitting there wishing for a cake the whole time. It ain't never going to happen. Yeah. See, it's legal in Arizona, but it's illegal everywhere, according to who you speak to. It's illegal everywhere. You know what's illegal? Speeding. Do you speed? I mean, you got a Tesla. You got a car that goes faster than any other car on the fucking street, and I guarantee you use that speed. Do you speed? If you don't, then you the idiot for buying a Tesla, because people buy Teslas to go fast. I got a Beamer. I go fast. I got motorcycles go fast. I break crimes every fucking day. I break crimes every day. You think I give a shit about it? No. I'll worry about it when I get caught doing it. And ask anybody, have I ever bitched about a ticket I ever got? Nope, because I probably deserved it. As many red lights have I run in my life, and I guarantee running red lights is illegal. Do you know how many red lights I've ran in the past 5 years doing rideshare? And that shit's illegal in every fucking state. Running the red light is not legal. It's not. I do it all the time. It's going to catch up to me one day when I run it, and all of a sudden, they're going to be like, motherfucker, we caught you. I can't say shit. I'm due. Man, they fucking called me. I'm due. He's like, exactly. So if you put that, you know how laws are. Do not worry about illegal or illegal. You need to worry about what can you tolerate. Can I afford a red light ticket? Yes, I can. But my time, I've made more money running all these red lights in the past year and not being caught running one, than waiting at those motherfuckers. I've made so much more money. So it's due. I'm due one. And when it happens, I can't bitch because I know me. Motherfucker finally called me. Yep. What you mean, finally, dude? I've been running red lights for fucking years, man. Y'all finally called me. I ain't never created an accident, never totaled a car, never flipped a car because I know which ones to run. You don't run a red light in fucking heavy ass traffic. You wait till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Kind of like how, you know, how Chicago Master was sitting on the side of the road and there was no other cars coming. I don't sit on the side of the road. When I'm out at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not getting carjacked because I run red lights. I'll sit there and be like, ain't no fucking cars nowhere. Right through that motherfucker. I'm not getting carjacked just to say, well, I didn't break a law. The carjackers are breaking a law. They're carjacking me. So I'm going to break a law so motherfuckers don't have a chance to break a law against me. I run red lights all the time. I got a nice truck and a nice car. Even when I have my nice ass Jeep, I'm outside from midnight all the way till 5 in the morning. The seediest, shadiest parts of town you could think about. Motherfuckers waiting on somebody who's sleeping. Waiting on somebody who's like, oh my God, I got to sit at this light. I know it's a long light. Usually takes about 6, 7 minutes to turn. I got to sit here for 6 or 7 minutes. And they're going to wait at that light and carjack that motherfucker because he wants to abide by the law. I just want to abide by the law. Make sure I don't. Dude, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no cars coming. But I don't know, man. I just don't feel right being a criminal. Well, criminals feel right about being criminals, and they know that light's gonna hold an idiot that's sitting there. You finna get carjacked. Me? No. I look, ain't no cars coming no way. Rear view ain't no cars. Boom. I'm out of here. Motherfucker ain't carjacking me. Cops catch me one day. Hey, man, why you run that red light? Because that motherfucker take too long. I ain't getting carjacked. I'd rather get stopped by you than get carjacked. So give me my ticket. I'll pay my fine. I'm going to do this shit again next week. Same motherfucking light. If you be there, you'll catch me. It's like, fuck that shit. I don't play that, man. I do not sit at red lights at no 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not an idiot. I'm very aware of what people do at 2 o'clock in the morning when they see somebody sitting at a fucking red light with no other cars around. I am very sharp. I'm sharp. So when y'all saw what happened to the Chicago rideshare master sitting on the side of the road, he got carjacked. That's because he wasn't aware of where he was, his surroundings, nor the fact there was a big ass dumpster in front of him and he couldn't even gun it out of there. I'm like, bruh, you put your car right in front behind a dumpster. You got carjacked because you set yourself up for carjacking. They was like, this is shooting fish in a fucking barrel right here. Dude just sat there and parked right in front of a dumpster. And like I said, I don't wish that shit on nobody. But what I do wish, that's what I was just about to say, is situational awareness. That's what I do wish. I don't wish that shit on nobody. But I wish people would be more aware of the situations they're in. That's my wish. Don't wish shit like that happens to nobody. Even though I know people wish I wrecked my car so they can prove, yeah, Jeff finally wrecked his fucking car. Told you, commercial insurance. Jeff finally got deactivated. Yeah, told you. Stop doing cash rides. These motherfuckers waiting on me to fail. And every day I don't fail, they get more and more pissed off because they ain't got no content. Like when Pedro got deactivated, everybody finally got content. The day shit happens to me, trust me, everybody gonna have 15,000 views on every fucking video because they're gonna put, mic drop barbecue right in their motherfucking title. Every video. I'm waiting and I'm gonna be like, you guys, welcome for the content, welcome for the AdSense, because that's what everybody should be saying to fucking Pedro. Welcome for the AdSense, Pedro. Or welcome for the AdSense, or Pedro should be saying that shit to everybody. Welcome for the AdSense. This is, man, tell him, Jeff, we grew up surrounded by wolves. You got to be on point. Yeah, man. And these motherfuckers, they think, ride share and making YouTube videos and all that shit gonna protect you. I've seen motherfuckers killed on live streams. I've seen people killed on live streams. You don't think when I'm sitting here, do you know what's sitting right there in front of me? Why would that be in any part of my house other than where I am? It's sitting right there. Why would that be any part of my house other than where I am? That motherfucker, when I'm outside at the pool, you know why? Because I only got brick walls. If somebody jump that brick wall, I'm out the pool and that's what I got. You jumped the wrong wall, motherfucker. And it's not that I'm paranoid. I'm aware of the situations I'm in. We are living in desperate times when there's really high crime. People are being run up on while they're in and out eating food. They're in and out eating. People are shattering their back window, snatching out their fucking luggage that quick. And they sitting there like, I didn't think that would happen to me. I'm just eating the burger. How they gonna steal my shit? And I'm just eating. Situational awareness. Look around you. It's so sad people leaving their windows down and their doors unlocked because I don't want nobody to bust my windows. So I just leave my windows down and my doors unlocked and take all my valuables out. That person is aware of the situations going on. They're not paranoid. They're aware of the situations that's going on. What up, Ms. T? Do your phone settings to each app. Remove all but 2. Also instruct my passenger to stop Uber. Yep. Who owns Lyft several years? Uber Eats and Lyft. Go to each. Remove list of permissions. That's right. Same thing that I realize at 3 a.m. is NPC behaviors. Exactly. I'm like, dude, who the fuck is really sitting at red lights at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, empty roads? It's motherfuckers ducking behind bushes and shit, waiting and say, hey, man, it's always drivers, like rideshare drivers. They'll sit at this light, bro. Just sit here. And when you see an Uber light, a Lyft light, bro, just spring out on them. They idiots. They sit at this light. Shit. My car come down the street. I'm like, ain't nobody ahead of me. Nobody's behind me. I already know ain't nobody behind me because I've looked in my rear view and my side mirrors and I know there's no lights behind me at all. There's nothing I can see in front of me. I can quickly look this way. And when I look down the street, the first thing I do is look curb. Because if you look straight, you're going to miss who's coming down in that curb lane. Idiots riding that curb lane all the time. Look in the farthest right lane you can look. That's the lane I check first. Look at curb lane because people come flying through curb lane like what the fuck? So when I pull up to a light, I'll look curb lane and then I'll look down the street because there ain't no curb lane over there. It's just hold the street. So I look curb lane, down street, nobody. I'm straight through. There is no, should I run it? I've already made my mind up. When I got my license years ago, I made my mind up. Jeff, don't get carjacked, run red lights. I've been doing this shit my whole life. Like, I've had one red light ticket when I was on the motorcycle. I was making a right turn and I didn't want to come do a complete stop. So the cop gave me a failure to stop ticket. I did some motorcycle class in Las Vegas. I was on a fucking Ninja 250. They gave me some, motorcycle shit I had to do. I didn't even have a motorcycle license. It was by like that Maryland Mall or something like that. Maryland Parkway Mall. I think that's what they call it. I can't even remember the name of that mall. But I was swinging right down the street and sure enough, fucking cop was sitting right there. I was like, gave me a thing for failure to stop, no turn signal, no license, no motorcycle license. They said, take this class and we'll drop it off. I was like, all right, cool. That's all they wanted was some money. I was like, all right, no problem. Exactly. Chicago, you better be packing. Say hello to my live. Well, this is a carry state. So even when I go places, when I go to stores, when I go to Lowe's or I go to Ace Hardware, everybody walking in Ace Hardware is already loaded. They gunned up. I feel safer in fucking Ace Hardware than I feel in the bank. You walk in Ace Hardware, you ain't robbing Ace Hardware because it's about 10 dudes walking that motherfucker buying an American flag, some screws, the motherfuckers some weather stripping, a goddamn some PVC piping for a toilet they finna fix, and they all fucking packing. I feel safe in Ace Hardware. I walk in that motherfucker, I'm like, I'm in the barracks. It's like shit. They need to change Ace Hardware to barracks. Motherfucker, you are in the barracks right now. Shit, it ain't Ace. You walk in Ace, I ain't got to worry about shit. I could be in the back of the store, sit in the floor, kick back, sip me some coffee, and just let a shootout happen. You try to walk in Lowe's and rob it, you try to walk in Ace Hardware, you got about 30 fucking guns pointing at you. That's it, the Boulevard Mall. That's it, I couldn't remember the name. I know it's on Maryland Parkway, like somewhere right there, Boulevard Mall. But it's like, man, hey, right there, Armed Society is a polite society. Real shit. Arizona open carry concealed permit, which state? We're also castle doctrine and hold your ground. Arizona, I'm telling you, people wonder why I do what I do out here because you have enough good citizens out here that outweigh the fuck ups out here. There are way more good people than bad people out here. Way more. Some places you got to worry. Is it way more bad people than good people? Damn, where am I at? Arizona is way more good people than bad people, so I ain't worried about shit. You see guns everywhere? Ain't shit. Ain't nothing. These is people just making sure we good. That's all, because they know it's going to be one or two fuck-ups coming here thinking something's about to go down, and they're going to try some shit, and now you got 15 guns pointing back at you, two idiots that just tried to rob somebody. You like, damn, we just tried to rob the wrong place. Citizens stand up out here. We don't fucking play. And that's what makes it so much safer out here, I think. It's just like back in the Wild West. When everybody had guns out there, they had rules. You had to have a shootout. Like you have to walk your paces, do your shit and everything. Nowadays, it's a bunch of cowards running around with guns. Fucking cowards. I'm going to shoot you. Of course you are, because you have no negotiation skills. You don't even know the fuck you want. But you better hope you kill me if you do shoot me. That's all I'm saying. It's like, because if you don't, I'm going to be fucking sending some flowers to your family because I ain't playing. I do not get chased. Florida allows the carry as long as it's concealed, no permit. Yeah, as long as it's concealed. Yeah, and that's the thing. I would rather see somebody's gun than not, because I'm about a deterrent. And this is why I think it's bullshit about the cops riding around with Uber and Lyft lights on their car pretending to be cops. That doesn't deter anybody. Seeing an Uber and Lyft light doesn't deter anybody from doing a crime. When you see an actual cop car, you slow down, you start paying attention, you don't speed. We need to start having more a deterrent society. But we have a society that entraps you, wants to imprison you, and catch you doing some shit. That's the kind of society we got right now, because we got to fill up prisons. Private prisons is a big industry. So instead of people going out there saying, hey, we need to deter crime, stop crime, don't let crime even start, so that everyone have to give nobody a ticket and put nobody and just deter it. No, we have people who always want to entrap some fucking body. Oh, we're going to put an Uber light on my car, make them think I'm an Uber driver, so that when they pass by, I'm going to throw my cop lights on and I got them. Well, what if one day this person's flying down the street because they don't see a cop and they're flying and they end up running over a dog or running over a kid? You could have stopped that. You didn't have to let them speed through and run over a kid. You didn't have to let it go that far. You could have just took the lift light off your car, put police lights on top, and they would have went the speed limit the whole fucking time. You deterred them from speeding, and we still have a kid that's alive. But don't let somebody fucking speed, let all the crime happen and say, hey, we're actually a cop. We're actually a cop. It's like too late now. Somebody's dead. It's like, be a deterrent. Don't try to come on the back end and say, hey, we're incarcerators. That's what we are. We entrap people and incarcerate them. How about you deter motherfuckers? Make them think about what they do and say, you know, maybe you shouldn't be speeding. Because it ain't about you getting a ticket or not. It's not about it's about you potentially hurting somebody, killing somebody. That's what it's about. So I'm gonna deter you from doing that. Everybody out here, man, like I said, we do crime all the time. And I know we do. Anybody who says they don't do crime is full of shit, because we do it. We just don't get caught doing it. That's all. We're not guilty. We're not guilty of the crime yet. We haven't been caught doing it. We do it. Today, speed limit was what? 25 miles an hour. Going up 143, you go to the destruction zone at 25 miles an hour. I'm at about 45, 50 every single time, because I got all-wheel drive. I don't have to go 25 miles an hour. So I can go 45, 50, and it feels like I'm going 25 miles an hour. You got all-wheel drive. You have traction. So I can go through all the cones. I can go down, sweep around, come out, be 143, open it back up to 55. I've been going 55 the whole time. Other cars have to go 25 because they're too big, they're too wide. BMW's fast through there. So, of course, I'm breaking the law. Every time I cut through there, I'm breaking the fucking law. So it's like, when I get caught, I'm due. It's like, hey, but I'm like, there's no cars over there. It's just me. Ain't nobody to hit. There's no people, no cars, no trees, no nothing. It's just a sign that says 25 miles an hour, and it makes people go slow. So if you can't drive that fast, I'm a professional driver. So I can drive that fast, keep control of my car, and I wreck it. I've been driving since I was 15. I ain't told no fucking car yet. Therefore, I'm good. I'm good. I figured this shit out. I'm a professional driver. This is what I do. Some people are not. They'll be in the car, digging with their phone, messing with the radio, reaching in the backseat. They're not a professional driver. They're a professional fuck arounder, because they get in the car and fuck around. I don't do that. Anybody who rides with me, ask them. If you sat passenger with me and I'm talking to you, I don't even know what the fuck you look like. You could be over there making faces at me the whole time. You could be doing that shit the whole time. I wouldn't know, because I'm locked into the fucking road. I drive like this. I'm like, dude, I'll look at my rear view. I'll look here and there, look at my rear view. You be over that motherfucker the whole time. I wouldn't fucking know, because you a professional driver. You get in this motherfucker, you drive. You go straight. Even the radio on the BMW, you don't even got to touch the radio, because the radio is all hands-free. I could be driving. If I want to turn it up, I just do like this. You just wave your finger in the air and the radio turns up. If you want to a different song, just do like that with your hand. Just do like this with your hand. It changes all your radio shit, so you ain't got to touch your radio. BMWs are made for drivers. That's a driver's car. You don't got to touch shit in your car. You want to turn the radio up, you do like this. Turn it down, do like this. You want to pause it, you do like that. You want to go to the next song, you do like this. Song previous, you do like that. Another previous song. BMWs are made for drivers. That's why I love driving that car, because it lets me lock into the road, and I don't got to take my eyes off the road. Everything I need to do is all hands-free. I can just wave my hands in the air. It's sensors somewhere in the car. But yet, you got people out here always wrecking their cars and shit all the time, because they fuck arounders. They get in the car and they fuck around. I don't do that. So for all these channels out there, well, you need to make sure you have insurance. You need to make sure. I don't worry about that shit. I got insurance, but I don't worry about it. I worry more about the other people around me who think like that, because they don't know how to drive. They get in the car and fuck around. What up, Nomadic? What's good, lady? What's good? And they get in the car and they fuck around. And I'm like, that's not me. So I'm more worried about them people. Like, yeah. Missy said, a driver's machine for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just blink to turn my radio off and on. Blink, put my car in gear after I work. I blink and slip back into the vase I live in. Exactly. I blink and I slip back into motherfucker. I dream of Genie and shit, like a motherfucker be like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, Mikey, how'd you pick up that passenger so fast? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Motherfucker ponytail be going and shit. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, shit, I need an extra $5 tip. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Motherfucker screen go from 10 to 15. That's how I get money. Mikey, how'd you do that? Mikey's a fucking genie. Man, this has no surge. Doo-doo-doo-doo. $4 surge. Like, damn, Mikey, how you always end up in a surge? Mikey's a fucking genie. It's like shit. Everybody just follow Mikey all day. Hey, Mikey, can we get a $3 surge, bro? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Pink all on the screen. Yeah. Fucking Mikey, he's a fucking genie out there, man. Oh yeah. They tried that shit, didn't they? I forgot about that. The night they hit the BMW and tried to run, man, dude really, he was like, yeah, just pull over right here and we'll pull up. Man, I started going that way. This motherfucker took off. I punched that shit. I said, nah, doubt it. Dude, then in the video, the dude was like, I didn't hit you. I said, what? Wait the fuck, what? I didn't hit you. Oh, Michael said, you only get 3 wishes. Okay, today I wish for a $4 surge, an $18 streak, and at least a $10 tip. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. You'll get it. Motherfucker, pigeon wishes and shit. Those are pigeon wishes like a motherfucker. I would like a $3 surge. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. What else? Can I get a ride that pays at least $1 a mile? Doodle-oo-doo-doo. What else, motherfucker? Pigeon wishes. I hope to God I won't be deactivated for safety today. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Gotcha. $1 ride, $4 bonus. Exactly. Fucking pigeon wishes. I'm like, motherfuckers like us, like, bruh, just put like 4 million in my bank account. We don't got pigeons. These pigeons be like, I'd like, to actually my last ride on my street to not be a nature hike. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Gotcha. Last ride on your streak is going to be a short banger. Yeah, thanks, Mikey. I hope I can get to the airport and be number 6 in the queue. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Gotcha. Fucking Mikey giving out pigeon wishes. Can I wait less than 30 minutes for my next ride out of the Terminal 4? Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Less than 30 minutes coming right up. Thank you, Mikey. Magic Mikey, that's his name. Fucking Magic Mikey. Giving out pigeon wishes today. What's your wish, little pigeon? Is there a way I can only have to work 75 hours instead of 80 this week? Doodle-oo-doo-doo. 5 hours off. Motherfuckers. These motherfuckers out there getting them pigeon wishes and shit is like, man. And these people still doing it. They still out there doing it. It's like, bro, they know how rideshare don't work. They know it don't work, and they still out here doing that shit. It's like, bro, what's your pigeon wish? Can I, instead of getting like 1 or 2 people in the car, can I get 4? Can I get 4 people per ride just so I can have a higher chance of getting a tip? Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Loading your little Prius up all fucking day, little pigeon. 4 people per ride. Thanks, Magic Mikey. This motherfucking car scraping the ground coming down the street. He hitting the horn. Beep, beep. Thanks, Magic Mikey. I got 4. It's like, damn. Like, motherfucking, no. These pigeons be out there doing that shit. Can I have one with just no luggage all day? I forgot about that shit. Wish of the day. Can I just not get extra stops a day? Doodle-oo-doo-doo. All straight rides for you, little pigeon. Thanks, Magic Mikey. Like, shit, we cancel that shit quick. Boop. We get extra stops, we cancel that shit. This fucking pigeon, like, I'm tired of taking these extra stops. Then canceled. I can't. It's in the terms of service. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Magic Mikey to the rescue. I fucking trashed that terms of service. What do you want? I don't want no more stops. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. Gotcha. Charlie, that's what these fucking pigeons out there doing, some crazy shit. It's like, man, can I not get a 30-mile ride today for $100? Can I just not have to take that? It's like, motherfucker, AR 100%. Like, come on, man. Can I get Indians that tip today? You sure you want to waste your tip on this? You want to waste your wish on that shit? You sure you want to waste your? Because I don't know, man. I could do some magic shit, but I don't. All right, let me see what I can do. Doodle-oo-doo-doo. It might be a nature hike, but you should get at least $1. Fucking pigeon wishes. These motherfuckers say, what's your pigeon wish with Magic? Hey, Mikey, that's what you should do on your channel. Pigeon wishes with Magic Mikey. What would you like me to do today? And see if it really happened to people. That shit would be funny as hell. Can I just get a trip today? Like, with everybody at least taking a shower? Like, just at least a shower in the past day. It doesn't have to be right before the ride. Just a shower in the past day. You're going to get no stinkers. It's like, man, thanks, Magic Mikey. My car smells fresh. These motherfuckers hoping and wishing out there, praying in the streets, praying in the streets on pigeon wishes with Magic Mikey. I got you. That's your whole fucking pitch. I got you. Like, man, can at least like 2 of my tips be more than that little $1? Got you. Like, shit, these pigeon wishes. I'm like, that's, man, and I think that's what put damn, these pigeon wishes are crusty as fuck. It's like, man, and see, and that's what was pissing me off, man. Getting to the point where we started seeing all these dollar trips when we know we was doing some amazing trips. We were doing some great trips, man. Great trips. What up, King Jordan? And we were still getting $1, $2, no tip at all. And I knew something was shady with that shit. And I just got tired of it, man. I was making videos about it. I was getting fed up. And I said, you know what? They not listening to us. We hitting up customer service. They lying. They'll try to give us our tip later or give us half of it or they lying. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start just doing the whole trip as ours now. We tried to be nice to them. We really tried to be nice to these guys. We was trying to help customer service out by saying, hey, we know you stole a $10 tip because I just saw a lady put $10. I didn't even know you can leave a 10-cent tip on a trip. Motherfucker put 10-cent tip on my Uber trip. I was like, so I called Uber. I said, I saw her put 10 in. It said $10. It said 10, big ass dollar sign. They gave it to me for 10 cents. So I said, don't worry, I'm gonna get my money back. So they sent me another ride. The very next ride, I did a $40 cash ride on it. Because I was like, I'm gonna cancel this shit and I'm gonna get my $10 back. I don't know how it was, like all the way up to the biker event. I canceled that motherfucker, did it for $40. I'm like, I'm getting my money back. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. And that's when it really started getting on my last nerve. Because we kept trying to give them a chance. And sure enough, this is lay off the weed, Jeff. Man, that shit was funny, Mudshot. That shit was funny as hell. It was like, man, that shit was funny. Them fucking Magic Mikey wishes. But I'm sitting there, and that's when we were getting fed up. We were like, we've been doing this and preaching and asking you guys, pleading with y'all, hey, can we just have our tips? We know the rides ain't paying shit. We know it. But this is $500 ride share, which $15. Exactly. And we've been trying to say, we know we don't get a lot of money for these rides. We know the fares are going down. The quests are going down. The challenges are going down. But at least let us have our fucking tips. At least give us our tips. Nope. They were still stealing tips, still taking tips. Everybody's like, bro, I just saw him leave a tip. Well, there's no tip in the system. It could take up to 30 days for a tip to, I'm like, up to 30 days for a tip to hit? You out your fucking mind. That's why I'm like, dude, they're not playing. Yep, you can't play fair in the rigged system. And I'm like, dude, the game's over. Game's over. And that's what we started hammering as. We was doing cash rides. We was doing private rides, but we weren't doing them at the magnitude we're doing now. And I think, like I said, in the past probably 2 months, the views on this video has spiked like crazy. And I think it's employees of these rideshare apps. And it's people who are working on these rideshare apps knowing what we doing. And they're like, shit, look at what they're doing on YouTube. Look at what they talking about on YouTube. Well, we can. We're independent contractors. We're not your employees. We could do this. If somebody wants to independently make a choice to say, Jeff, I want you to take me to the airport. I really want you to take me. I like your service. I like your car. I like, your music. I want you to take me to the airport. Uber and Lyft can't call that person and go, you can't use Jeff. Does Jeff work for y'all? No, you can't. You have to come through our app. You have to do it through our app. No, I don't. I'm a citizen here. I ain't got to do this shit through your app. Thank you, Miss T. I appreciate the super chat, lady. Appreciate that super chat. Was a private luxury rides available in DMV, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, custom long distances. If 4 friends and fam clients heading here, specialized Italian flavored drinks served. Hey, that right there is Miss T. If y'all need a ride and you're in the DMV area, Washington, Maryland, Virginia, this is who you hit up. And I already know if I got anybody I know flying there, I already got her number. I already got her email address. I'm going to definitely shoot her. Hey, I got people landing out there in Maryland. You gotta give them some service out there. I do not want them on the Uber app, the Lyft app. You got to give them service. And I know there's a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers out there who are scared to leave the apps They're upset at how we do it because they know when we got people going from airport to airport, we're setting everybody up. They're like, oh, well, when people come in, they should be booking with us. They should be booking with Uber and booking with Lyft so we can get a ride. No, we got our people booking directly. We already know. We got somebody on the phone already. This is who you call when you touch down. All right, bet. You going to Washington? This is who you call when you touch down. Do not go through Uber and go through Lyft. Call Miss T if you hit Washington, D.C. That's all I'm saying. And I think, Miss T, you need that shirt. Call Miss T if you in DC. We gonna make that shirt. Call Miss T if you in DC. That's your new marketing for 2024-25. Call Miss T if you in DC. Good afternoon. What up, Miss Dims Dallas? What's good? What's good? So hold up for a second. Because you know I like that idea. So I'm gonna have to write that down. That's gonna be your membership shirt. Call Miss T if you are in DC. Bam. That's a shirt. That's gonna be your shirt for the month right there. Call Miss T if you're in DC. Bam. Everybody gonna be like, oh shit. Let me make a call. That's your sales pitch right there. That's your marketing slogan. That's your jingle. You need to get some music put to it. Call Miss T if you're in DC. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of jingles, tell me if y'all can hear this. Hold up for a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, where is this at? I gotta find something for y'all. And it's right in here. Where is this at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, is it in pictures? You guys are gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this. Where did I have it at? It was in here somewhere. I knew I just had it. Oh, nope, it's not in there. Camera roll. Nope, it's not in there. Live stream. Nope, it's not in there. Okay, I'm gonna find this for y'all. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. That's it. I got it right there. Write it down and in color if in DMV. Yep, I got you. If you're in DC, call Miss T. Bam. I gotta find this for y'all. Wait a minute, because y'all gonna love this. This is dope right here. Oh, I know where it is. Let me see something. Cancel that. I know where it is now. For a second I forgot, but now I remembered. Wait a minute. Is this it? Y'all gonna love this shit. Hold up. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Tell me if y'all can hear this. If once I tell you, I can. Let's see something. See this window. Oh, right here. Share. Okay. Tell me if y'all can hear this real quick. Can y'all hear that? Oh, y'all can hear it. Oh, you can't hear it. Wait a minute. I don't know how to. Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna see if I can share it as a file. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it as a file. Let me see. Video file, maybe. Downloads. No, it's not a video file. I'm gonna have to put it inside because you guys can't hear it. Wait a minute. Oh, I know how I can make you hear it. Hold up for a second. I know how I can make y'all hear it. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all gonna hear it and I'm not. Hold up.
rise, high earnings, education, and freedom too. We might drop barbecue. Whatever you do, do it to the max. Tune in, learn and earn. Let's drop it so we can earn our profits tonight. Drop barbecue. I'm spitting facts, more than my point of view. Tonight, drop barbecue. Private rise, high earnings, education, and freedom too. Tonight, drop barbecue. Whatever you do, do it to the max. Tune in, learn and earn. Let's drop it so we can earn our profits.
This is funny.
The mic drop barbecue. I'm spitting facts, more than my point of view. The mic drop barbecue. Private rides, high earnings, education, and freedom too. The mic drop barbecue. Whatever you do, do it to the max. Tune in, learn and earn. Let's drop it so we can earn our profits. The mic drop barbecue. I'm spitting facts, more than my point of view. The mic drop.
So that's basically it. Oh, this is loud. Hold up. So that right there was one of the coolest guys on this channel. Butch, my man Butch, he made this song. So I was like, dude, this sounds like Ed Sheeran. This is pretty good. I was like, dude. So what I want to do with this song is I'm going to actually try to make a clip, a video clip. And I want to actually, have different things like what I've had on live streams, different conversations. We had different funny parts of stuff. But have this song playing. Yeah, I got to make it the intro and the outro. I don't know how to do that, man. I don't know how to do that. I know what you're talking about, making the intro and the outro. I'm not that advanced. There has to be. So I got to look at some YouTube videos on how to add an intro and an outro to a live stream or even to a video, period. Mic drop going Disney. I'm telling you, man, that's Ed Sheeran. But I want to have it, but I want to make it like super funny. And I want to make it like, but we're going to have some pretty like, I want to show like the true passion of this channel, the mean faces we make or the laughs or the really hard, going deep into debates and stuff like that. I want to do something with this to where, it comes. And Butch, like I said, he makes this stuff. I mean, he can make anyone do that. He can make anyone a song. Butch is pretty good. And Miss T, I'm going to email you his information because it could be something that we all play in our cars. If Butch made all of us a song, like and I'm going to take care of the guy. I really am. I like to make him some gear or pay him or do something because it's consideration. To me, it's called consideration. He was very considerate to do that. And I'm like, I'll at least help you back. I'll never lack. You could do that. All right, bet. Email me, man. Email me because I have no idea. No idea. I see people do it all the time. I just hit like start stream and I just go. And when I used to do the YouTube, it asked me if you want to do an intro, but I don't know how to do an intro. So I'd say no. I just keep that shit going. I'm like, I don't understand what that is. Yeah, but definitely, man. Chat GPT. Yeah. Jeff needs an assistant. Man, I'm not a techie guy. I'm really not that techie. But what I do like to use technology. I do like to use stuff like that, but it gets in the way. And it's to a point where I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it. Oh, yeah. Give Butch some donations. Yeah, Mr. Butch. And see, that's the thing. I want him to actually, if I can get like his Cash App, that way we can pay him directly. We can Cash App him directly. It ain't got to come through me. So I want to do that for him just to help him out. Man, $2, $3, something. It adds up over time. And he can like actually do this for everybody. He gets in, you get riders in your car and you start playing a cut. And they be like, oh, I like this little track. So yeah, this is actually my song about my ride service. I do ride service or whatever. And they be like, damn, I got in a driver's car and he had his own commercial playing and shit. We got in the car and you can put like video to your commercial, whatever. Because that would be a pretty cool commercial. And can I have somebody look at it like kids can look at it? Stuff like that. It ain't got to be a real hardcore rap commercial. It's a nice upbeat, commercial. I can send it to people. I can put it on like YouTube, Facebook. I can put, Instagram, stuff like that. Greg, man, you gotta put it on those notifications, but allow YouTube notifications. Because even if you're getting notifications of this channel, you got to allow YouTube notifications on your device. Otherwise, it won't tell you. But with this, and you can put this commercial out, it's kind of like a commercial you see on TV. And you might just say, hey, you know what? Today I'm going to drop my commercial at like noon. So you play it at noon on your Facebook page, your Instagram. You might say, I'm going to play my commercial again at 5. And it just reminds people that this is what you do, because you keep dropping your commercial every once in a while. And people like, dude, I like that little commercial. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. And like every other day, you say, I'm gonna drop my commercial again. Boop. It might be. You probably got to go to the YouTube app on your phone. If you go to the YouTube app and make sure you put allow notifications, like when you go to settings and you pull up apps, you go all the way down to the bottom, it'll say YouTube. You open up YouTube and it says allow permission settings, all this crazy crap. And I think you can put allow notifications in there. I think. I don't know what kind of, I use a Droid, so maybe. But definitely Butch hooked me up. And I was like, dude, I appreciate this track because I got ideas with this track. It is something way left field than what I would ever create. Because y'all know me. I'm more like Dr. Dre, this and that. There it is, Butch Luca. There we go. That's Butch's Cash App right there. This my man, Butch Lucha right here. And, you know, he came from way in another angle that I'm like, this is great. I could use this. This is something that I could never do myself. Never think. He says, I had to step away. You good, brother. You good. So that's Butch right there. If you guys want to donate to Butch, you know, help Butch out, because this is what he's doing, man. He wants to help create drivers, and talk to him. Like I said, Adam, see if he'll do something for you so you can create a commercial for yourself, because we all need to have our own commercials out there. We need to have our own marketing, especially Jesse. I know, Jesse, you drop marketing a lot. Heat DG, you guys, you drop your marketing a lot. You guys got to make sure you talk to Butch, because he's a guy that can actually get us that commercial appeal, get us that commercial feel, and it'll be a catchy, you know, little, and somebody could just be cruising. You play it for the people in your car. You play it for the people on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. This will be your own commercial to play, and it helps build your business. A lot of drivers don't have their own commercial. They really don't. I don't even have one, but now I got a soundtrack to at least start thinking of how to make one. It's like, man, we got to do it, man. This is, if you got to wear that hat, young man, you better get down with the Grand Wizard Theodore, the man who invented the scratch. I know it. Theodore, the man who invented the scratch. Grand Wizard Theodore. Oh, I used to listen to them Grandmaster Flash and all them. Oh, yeah. Jim Ledbetter. What'd he say? Hey, converted my first 2 rides yesterday. Thanks to you. There you go. There you go. That's it, brother. Hey, Jim, welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the barbecue now. Now you in the barbecue. You cooking now. Now you starting to convert. Now you cooking. What up, Jesse? I was just talking about you, man. Jesse, make sure you talk to Butch. This is Butch's Cash App and everything. Make sure you talk to Butch, because Butch makes commercials. So he can help you make a commercial jingle so we can play it in our cars. You got screens, Jesse. You got screens in your car. You can make a commercial and play it in your car for your people that's riding. Dude, I'm telling you, man, when he hit me up with this in the email, I was like, bruh, so many ideas from left field. Never thought about something like this. And when he played it, I was like, ooh, I like that. I like that. It's like, this is what I'm talking about right here. Butch is on to something, man. He's forward thinking. He's forward thinking. When you're playing your own commercial, you're playing your own shit as you drive people around. And you can just drop it in every once in a while. Have your Cash App pop across the screen. Have your Venmo pop across the screen. Man, Butch is on something, man. He's on to something. And you can have it. You can even have it when it's playing on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure your Cash App is on the screen. You're, available for donations to help with repairs and maintenance and this and that. Help a friend out, whatever, man. And people will be like, hey, man, I just sent you $20. Can you pick up my kid, from school tomorrow? She's getting out of ASU. She's got to go here. Cool. I got you. I saw your commercial, man, on Facebook. And it's a pretty cool commercial, but I need you to pick up my daughter. She's at ASU. She's got to go from here to there. She's got a couple of friends. I've been watching your page, man. You're a good guy. Cool. I got you. This is all Greg says. What's that? I'm the one that commented earlier about the airport ride I converted last night. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you told me about that. Yeah. And see, Greg, with that was a good hit. That was some good money right there, man. You got to do it like that. Say tag or add in the We the 300. I'll get them to put the direct phone-in song. We will have our own McDonald's jingle. Pastors be singing our phone numbers. Call 520 private. Yes. Exactly. It's okay. I'm getting my own business cards today, and that's when it gets real. Yep, that's it, brother. And right there, when you start giving out your own business card to people, it feels so good, because you can say, hey, take a picture of this card and make sure you send it to a few friends, because this is your card to have. It's got Cash App and Venmo on the back. Send it to your friends. Let them know, hey, I got this driver. If you guys need to contact him, this was him. Great guy. And that right there, man, He said, that was a wonderful ride, man. I finally broke the motherfucking ice. Greg, man, I'm glad, brother. I'm glad. Welcome to the barbecue. Now we in. Now we cooking. I'm telling you, man. And it's only going to go better from there because you're going to get better at the pitch. Like I said, just like with Jim, you guys are going to get better with that pitch. And it's going to get easier once people learn the apps are screwing us over. The apps are ripping off drivers. We're having a hard time keeping track of the money we make because of the shit they're pulling. It's only going to get easier, man. It's only going to get easier. So get it. How do y'all feel about digital cards? I like digital cards. And a lot of times people say it's about tapping, like you tap your phone or something like that. But what if they be like, well, I don't know if I want your information in my phone or something weird. I don't know. But one guy hit me up to digital cards. He said, you just tap the phone. It gives you the IG, the Instagram, the Facebook, the phone number. It's all of that. So I just got to look deeper into that. Had a guy stop me at the airport needing a 50-mile ride. I told him $100 and he went for it. Paid cash. Thanks, brother. There you go. See, Excite XCC, this is what you got to do, man. When people stop you and ask you, don't be, just pull up the app and see if you can find me. If you can find me, then I'll take it. Because just try to summon a ride and I'll take you on the app. No, that's pigeon shit. When you sit up there and say, hey, man, $100. Because I guarantee for a 50-mile ride, the apps would have probably paid you about $25, $30. And that's all you would have got. So you got $70 more than the apps would even paid you because you did it the right way. It's like, man, I'm not one of those people. If somebody walk up and say, hey, man, can you take me 50? Well, just open the app and see if you can find me. And if you can find me, I'll take you. But if they give you another driver, I can't. I'm like, who the fuck does that? Like, this is real life. Don't be doing that. No, man. Lee Malcolm said, we're stuck in the weekly Prius rental for a season, about to get my car in the next couple of weeks. There you go, Malcolm. And when that happens, trust me, the door is going to open up. The door is going to open. When you get your own car and you can put the mats in that you want to put in there, you can do it, man. It's going to be crazy. You get your own mats. You get your own thing. You can do your own little mods to the car. Like me, I got like little carbon fiber pieces here and there just to make it look a little different. It's going to be, you're going to take pride in it. You get so much more proud driving your own car versus, driving a rental. It's so much pride involved in that. And you really going to start digging into like, man, I'll pick you up. I'll do this. I'll do that. You're going to get there, man. No, stupid. No, that's Pigeon's moves. See if you can find me in the app. And people do that. They be like, well, you got to pull me up on the app. See if you can find me in the app like a pigeon. You a straight pigeon. Like, what are you doing, man? It's like, that's crazy. But, there you go. Yo, Jeff, what up? Just got a shout out from a local sports radio station in LA. One of the hosts took Uber and worked and tipped $91. He didn't read my tweet over the air. And I said, after I said Uber steals tips. What? So wait a minute. One of the hosts took an Uber to work and tipped $91. He then read my tweet over the air after I said that Uber steals tips. So he was commenting about how much he tipped and said that the Uber never gave the tip to the guy or something like, because $91 is a big tip. I didn't think Uber went past like 40 or 50 or something like that. If he tipped 91 in cash, that's one thing. But I don't know if Uber and Lyft tips over like 40, 50 bucks. But I'm glad he gave you a shout out on that, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Oh, Greg, they do it all the time. People have told me that, man. They'll try to get somebody to do it right and say, well, you have to find me in the app. And I'm like, we can't do that, though. It's impossible because if you summon a ride, they'll give somebody who's like, 10 minutes away and the driver is standing right here next to you. I'm like, man, forget that. No, that's some newbie shit. Yeah, exactly. But that's what they do because they don't know how to do it, Greg. And that's why channels like mine, when they finally find a channel like mine, people be like, I was never told all of this information about basic ride services and how to truly do logistics. I always thought that whatever the app sends us, we have to take. Our AR has to be 100%. We can't cancel anything. People aren't telling people the truth about these apps. When I first started driving, it wasn't no channel like mine out there. It wasn't no straight, hey, this is the truth about making money. This is the truth about them taking your ass for a ride. There was no channel out there like that. Every channel out there was saying, oh, yeah, well, if you keep your AR high, you get better rides. So you keep your AR high, you get better challenges, you get better quests, you get better tips. It was all app focused. Everything was app focused. It wasn't logistics focused. The apps have trapped people into doing logistics the way they want you to do it for low fare, stealing your tips, in a criminal way, which is why they keep getting sued and losing all the damn time. They keep losing lawsuits everywhere. They're doing it completely wrong. A lot of channels doing it completely wrong. If you want to help somebody who wants to do logistics, who wants to make money using their vehicle, doing this for a living, then you got to keep it 100. You got to keep it real. All these channels out there not keeping it real. It's like they're trying to be nice to the apps. I'm trying to be nice to the apps, but the apps ain't even trying to be nice to us. So I'm not trying to be nice to apps who ain't trying to be nice to us or our community or anybody else. So I'm like, I'm going to tell the truth right off the bat. Just, hey, this is what it is. So I'm looking for your video that the professor reposted on his YouTube where your passenger literally sat up front seat and later found out they reclassified your tip as a business fee. Oh, yeah, that was in the Jeep. That was in a Jeep. That was like about 2 years ago almost. If you type in like, I think proof Uber still, like go to my page, type in proof Uber steals tips or something weird like that. That Jeep video will pop up. That Jeep video. And that was a long, kid sat right in my front seat. His 3 buddies sat in the back. He sat in the front. I was playing all the music they wanted. Plus I had 2 stops. I had to drop him off, then drop some. He says, oh man, I'm going to increase your tip. He sat right there next to me because they had already did a tip. He was increasing the tip right next to me, hit edit or do whatever I had to do. I saw him do it right next to me. Got out. There was nothing there. I emailed his buddy because I added them on IG. So I text his buddy. His buddy never was on IG though, because it was like his account was dead. So I tried to text him or whatever. Then I had them. I text support. Support was like, there was no tip left. I'm like, I sat there and saw him. Like, you can't lie like that. They never gave me a tip. Straight played me like that, man. And that's when I really started realizing I'm going to start doing different rides. I'm starting to do different rides. And with the Jeep, like I said, I was doing this shit since with the Jeep. Private rides, taking people, hey, I could pick you up in my Jeep. Private. Okay, taking people to comedy shows, taking people here and there. I was in the Jeep doing that because I wasn't playing no games with these people no more, man. Just like, you got to sit up there, man. I'm going to repost the video on the Mason and Ireland show. I've been getting hit up left and right on Twitter because of this allegation. Oh, they don't even know. They don't even know, man. And it's so many riders. Even the one video I had where the guy tipped me $20 because I actually picked him up, rushed him home. He tipped me 20, standing right next to the car. He walked to the apartments. The tip came through as $5. So I was like, what the fuck, $5? So I got pissed and I let Lyft know that he tipped me more than $5 in their line because he tipped me $20 because he's right in my back seat, tipped me $20. The tip went, and I even got it on video. The tip went from $5 to $10. I was like, okay, so they increased it from 5 to 10. When I said it was 20, they knew it was 20. The tip in the system on my phone said tip $5. When I looked again, it said tip $10. So it went up to 10. I woke up the next day, I had a $10 just random bonus. That was my $20. It was a $10 tip. It was a $5 tip, went to the $10 tip. So now I got 10 sitting there. And then the next morning, they gave me a $20 like adjustment, bonus adjustment. And I'm sitting there like, they stole my 20. They knew that I caught them stealing my 20. They did something tricky to it. And now they're trying to give it back. So I eventually got the 20, but in 3 different, I got the initial 5, the adjustment 5, then the bonus 10. So it took them 3 chances to get that shit right. They doing it all the time, man. Yep. See, I learned a long time ago that you can't let emotions get into the business. If a passenger won't pay me what I'm worth, they can simply order another Uber with a dude that barely speaks English. Hey, that's real talk. That's real talk. We're ride service. And we're going to have great conversation. We're going to chat about life, chat about kids, cooking, whatever. We're going to help them load luggage, take luggage out, this and that. Got bottled water. We got, Mentos, whatever the hell this and that. Here's some little certs or whatever. We do ride service. They doing ride share. They just picking people up, dropping them off. That's all they doing. Pulling up to the curb, get out. Next, get in. Drive up, get out. Now, if I'm picking up somebody who like is at a bar or a club and I don't have nowhere to park, of course, I'm going to pull up. I'm not getting out of my car. I'm going to pull up unless it's a black car service. If it's black car service, I'm parking and I'm opening the doors. If it's regular service, I'm pulling up. They can hurry up and jump in and I can shoot out of there before the police come saying I'm holding up traffic. But most of my rides are private. So I do the whole thing. I'll pull up, cars in park, doors are open, drinks in each cup holder, stuff like that. So it's different when you're doing private rides versus doing rideshare rides. Even in rideshare rides, I try to open doors for people just to show them that we do mean business. If I'm at a restaurant and there's no traffic, I'm going to pull up, throw the car in park. get around, open the doors, let everybody get in, this and that, close the doors, then take off. If it's nowhere for me to park, they just got to jump in because there's traffic everywhere. It's going crazy. It's going nuts. I'm like, hey, come on, hurry up. I'll get in before the police get here, before they give me a ticket. Let's go. They jump in and we shoot out of there. It's like, man, yeah, it's bullshit. We shouldn't have to chase our tips. Yeah, we shouldn't have to chase our tips down just to prove that we got it. That's the sad shit. Was that I'm only 24, but I learned a few years when I first started this Uber shit. Yeah, exactly. That's how them pigeons make $2K a week with 70 hours. I wish. Magic Mikey with your pigeon wishes. Today, what do you wish for, you pigeons? All right, man. Hey, it's 3:26. I got a 4 o'clock, man. So I got to get ready. I got to go out here real quick. Just wipe down the car. I already wiped it down, but it gets dusty fast out here because I'm by a construction zone. I got to run out here, wipe down the car. Hey, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, Butch, for the song. We're going to talk more about this song. Never Lack Media. I'm going to contact you because I'm going to figure out what you're talking about. We're going to see how we can get this song like somehow on these videos because it's pretty cool. And I want to add something to it. But man, I'm gonna end this live. Oh, you found a video? Cool, brother. There you go. So yeah, thank you guys for joining this live stream. Hopefully I can get done with this stuff. I'm gonna go out and ride a little later on, and then I'll come back. Hopefully I can do a live stream later. But I gotta go do this run real quick, man. Hey, you guys have been great. Always fun. Always fun. Hey, Jim. Hey, welcome to the barbecue, Jim. Glad you out there getting it done the right way, brother. Keep at it. Keep at it. Get them business cards and start getting the kids Sika. Sika. Yeah, Butch, solid song. Yeah, Jim, but keep at it, brother. Keep at it. And start working on that private client base. Get them cards out, man. Start getting them return calls back. Like I said, I was laying in the bed this morning. I got a phone call with my one I did earlier. I wasn't even supposed to have that one today. I just got a call. Hey, Jeff, can you come get me at like 12:30? I said, hell yeah. I got about 3 hours to get ready. Thanks for letting me know. It wasn't no last minute shit. So it's gonna start happening to you, Jim. This is gonna start happening, man. Get them cards out there. Get ready, brother. Hey, we to 300. Let's do it, King Jordan. Hey, we finna make it happen. We finna make a lot of chances. A lot of what? Did you see Dara selling another 35 million in stock? Yeesh. They know what's going on. They see the 300 coming. What'd you say, King Jordan? We to 300. They see us coming. They see us coming. They running scared now. They running scared. We about to go out there and get that money. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Stay safe out there rolling. Don't ride in curb lane if you don't have to. Convert. You know how much you worth. Do not play that game. You know how much you worth. You know what these rides are worth to you. So when you sitting there in that car and you say they offer you $9, $18 for these rides, you know, man, this is a $40 ride. This ride got me going almost 35 miles, man. I got to charge you at least $45, $50 for this. I'm going almost 35 miles. I can't do no $19. Know your worth. Know your worth. Y'all go out there and